There is an old saying, do tomorrow's work today and today's work now. You can see the sun is shining through the clouds, cold air is blowing, feeling little bit cold, but today's weather is really very pleasant. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am going to share very interesting story. I hope you will definitely like this story. So without further delay, let's begin. Once upon a time there was a hardworking laborer who was very poor and used to dig soil and used to carry on his donkey and sell it in the market. In this way he was running his family. One day while digging, he found a really very precious shiny diamond. He didn't know the value of diamond. He thought it's just a shiny stone. So he tied that stone on. He tied that shiny stone around his donkey's neck and started doing his work again. Few days passed like this. One day, while walking through the village, a merchant saw that shiny stone around his donkey's neck. Then he came up to laborer and said, "Hey," and that merchant had a grocery shop. He had a small grocery shop in the village. So he came up to laborer and said, "Hey, what's this?" And it's shining so much, and he liked that shiny stone a lot, and he said, "Would you like to sell it to me?" Then he said, "Of course, if you want, then you can give me 50 rupees and take this shiny stone." That merchant became happy and gave him 50 rupees. He became very happy, and that merchant hanged that shiny stone on his weighing scale in his grocery shop. Everyone who visited in his shop admired that beautiful stone. He became very happy. Few days passed like this, and one day, a very rich jeweler came in his shop. Immediately he recognized the value of shiny diamond, but even then he asked to merchant, "Hey, what's this and why it's hanging here?" Then merchant replied, "It's just a shiny stone. I have bought it from a laborer only for 50 rupees." Then you know then a jeweler asked, "Would you like to sell it to me? I'll pay you 80 rupees." Then merchant replied, "No, I only want 100 rupees. If you able to give 100 rupees, then you can take it. Otherwise, you can leave." The, but jeweler became stingy, and he said, "No, I can only give 80 rupees. If you agree, then I'll give you. Otherwise, I'll leave." But merchant instead but merchant insisted his thought, and he said, "No, if you want, then you can give me only 100 rupees. Only then I'll give. Otherwise, you can leave." Then that jeweler left, and merchant thought he will return definitely tomorrow. Within this thought, he was quiet, and that day in the evening, another jeweler was passing through the village. Then his his car broke down just in front of merchant shop. So he came out from the car and saw hanging precious saw hanging precious diamond on the weighing scale. Immediately he came up to merchant and said, would you like to sell it to me? Then he said, okay, but you will have to pay for this. You will have to pay me 100 rupees. Then immediately another second jeweler bought that diamond and he left away from there. And next day when first jeweler came to buy it and he was ready to give 90 rupees, then when he saw the diamond was missed, the diamond was not on the weighing scale, then he asked to merchant, hey, where is diamond gone? Then he said, and after you left, after you left, another jeweler came and gave me 100 rupees and bought it. Then first jeweler became angry and he said, you foolish man, you foolish merchant, don't you know how much precious it was, and you sold it only for 100 rupees. Then merchant laughed on first jeweler and said, I was fool, or it was you missed precious diamond only for just 20 rupees. You argued only for 20 rupees. Now suffer, now regret. So now he was regretting on his action and he thought, only for 20 rupees I lost precious diamond. And he was regretting on his mistake. So friends, we can learn from this story. First, we should never become stingy in our life. Second, we should never delay our work. And number third, we should never miss opportunities sometimes. We should do our work on right time. So this was the story which I shared. I hope you will definitely like this story. So I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.